Okay, today, you already see the background. All right, we're gonna try to tell you our Curt Hitch. I think it's CR77F. But anyway, we had a few videos from professional e-trailer and Curt themselves. But this will be, hey, if you're gonna do it on your own, maybe this will be the ticket for you. Okay, we got the hitch out. I haven't taken all the bolts and everything off. Got the car jacked up. I could get under there, but it wouldn't be quite as easy. All right, got jack stands under there. I've got a strap I'll be using to get the hold the muffler up once we loosen it up. And this, if you guys haven't seen it, a friend of mine introduced me to it. It's a portable creeper, is what it is. So, all right, I'll have to undo this, get the nuts and bolts out of here. All right, here's a look at the parts for each side. We're gonna have 3 bolts that hold this up over here. All right, and same for the other side, and the nuts to go on them. These here, since they are flat, so they will go inside of these once we put them up into the frame. To get them up in a frame, there's a hole that this has to pass through, and the bolt has to pass through and be pulled down. And these are threads of chase to put onto the end of the bolt and be able to pull those through. I hope I get a good enough video for you. So that seems fairly logical. Hopefully it'll go pretty easy. It does on the installation video from Curt, but you know, editing does a lot. Anyway, the vehicle what's going on is my 2019 Equinox. So I can pull maybe a small trailer with it, take one of my 2 bikes. If I want to take 2 of them, I've got a cargo trailer and a dually, but you know, that's a little more getting around. It's easy to get around with this one. So anyway, it won't hurt to have it in case I need it. All right, you can see here, I popped this wire loose out of this bracket first. We are going to be using these 3 holes. We're going to use this one to put our square through. This may have to be burred off. I will test it. Use the instructions say that. First, we're going to have to loosen up the muffler to get it down out of the way. We do it with these 2 bolts right here. This takes a 15 millimeter on the back side to come out there. So let me pull those out. We'll get started. All right, if you can see here, this is not wide enough to fit this in there. So we're gonna have to burr 2 sides of it out. We'll get that in a little bit. Right now, we're gonna try and get these bolts off the back here with our 15 millimeter. All right, here's our bolt that came out of here. And see if we get some light up in there for you. Got 1 more to do, and then got 2 on the other side. All right, these 2 are out. We got to do the other side. Once we loosen and drop that down, there's a, you can see here, there's a rubber bracket that this goes into, and we got to go ahead and pull that off to let this muffler come down to give us enough room to get up there and work. Get that bolted up here, and then be able to push the muffler back up. So that's what we're doing with this. Working on the other side now. Hole we're going to have to bore out, put our squares through. 3 holes we're going to bolt our hitch to. Yep, I hit myself in the face here. This is where this has to push out of this thing. It's suggested to put a little lube, so I got some silicone spray. Sorry about that. We'll see if we can get it out of there then. Be a good shot at this. All right, we got that out of there. Actually, the whole rubber came off, so off of there pretty easy. They suggest using the strap to keep this from coming down too far. Although you need a little bit of room to get it up in there. You don't want it falling on your head here. So I've got a strap in there. It's a little loose, but I'll tighten it up a touch. Leave it flexible here a little bit. This is the deburring tool we're going to be using to try to get this up through the slot. Okay, it will slide up there. We'll go ahead and try and string the bolts. We'll try this farthest one first. Put this through here and bring it down through that hole. Hopefully that works for us. Okay, we got the first one through. See how that works. I'll screw the end of the wire onto there. Bolt onto the wire here. We'll see how that goes. I don't have a cameraman here today, so I'm doing this myself, so the video is probably not going to be as nice as I would like it. By golly, that worked. I didn't think it would be as easy, but it did. All right, two down. One of the things I have done to make it a little easier is I have measured the distance from the hole where the parts are going through, and then I put a little bend in this so that it'll reach that distance and not have to fish too much for the fish wire. No pun intended. All right, we're 3 for 3. Go over to the other side and do that, and then we'll get back to trying to get the tow hitch up there by myself. So they say you should get somebody to help you, but we'll give it a try with another small jack, see if I can hold it up there to get enough to get a couple bolts on. All right, we're done with the other side. Again, these you can see where I've keeked this. Maybe you can see it, but if I measure the distance to the hole and put a kink in it, those fish wires go pretty easy. So, matter of fact, this turned easier than I thought when I saw it on video. I thought, oh yeah, looks easy, but no, they did. They pulled through real nice. Well, this is going to be a little redneck probably. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to video it because I'm by myself here, but I'm going to try and put this on a jack and lift it up into place. And we'll see how that works. And since I'm by myself, they do recommend another person. Well, I did have to remove these bolts from the fascia, and they were T15s, so that I could get this bracket down far enough to slide the hitch plate up into there, because there's not enough space between this bracket for the muffler and this bracket for the muffler. So we need to be able to slide up into here. So I had to remove that so I could get these pulled down on this fascia and get this bracket out from under here. I'm using a jack and a bunch of blocks. It's a pain by yourself, so if you can get someone to help you lift it, that would probably be a good idea. All right, we got this side on. Got to go over and see what the other side looks like, but we're making progress. Okay, we're on here. All right, so you can see we're on here. Just got to get a torque wrench, torque them down, so up, and then put this exhaust system back up. We should be good to go. Well, I fought with it. The blocks helped a little bit, but actually what really helped was putting a tarp strap on here to keep it from balance, keep it balanced on the jack and not leaning over. Imagine that, just a tarp strap to make it easier. The instructions say 90 foot-pounds, so guess that's what we'll go. Yep, use the jack again to pull the muffler up so I don't have to hold it up by hand. At least to get it close, then I can push up the rest of the way to get those hanger bolts in. All right, this is the bracket for the muffler. You can see these two. That's up here. It's going to go up behind this. Then the bolts. If I can reach one of those. Bolts come in from behind to go into these nuts here. So go. There you go. Go through here to go up there. Goes behind here. Comes through this bolt hole. Okay, we got these on. Got to tighten them up. We've got to put the other side in yet, but anyway, brackets back up, bolts are back in on the exhaust here. Do the other side, and then we'll do that holder, rubberized holder in the front, in the middle here. So, all right, we can put this screw in that I didn't want to take out in the first place, but found out that they were correct. All right, these two brackets here, these two bars. Take this rubber bracket, which holds the exhaust up here, gives a little support and a little bit of flexibility. So now I got to work that back on those two. We should be done underneath here. All right, that went on actually real easy. Sprayed a little silicone lube on it and went on pretty quickly. So give us a thumbs up if you like, subscribe if you like, and we'll see you in another video. Thank you.